You join me and the pork chop at the iconic Sandhurst Lake. We've got 48 hours on this difficult day to get water. We're going for all the baits and the rigs, and also we're at the housewife's favourite biscuit of the week. Welcome to the vlog. Welcome back. Join me in a swim called the Car Park swim. And we had a little walk round, spoke to a couple of the bailiffs, and there's only been 2 fish out in the last couple of weeks. It just has not been fishing very well at all, Sandhurst, which is unusual, but in the winter it can produce the goods. So we've got a nice southwesterly blowing, look. Blowing nice out there. It's only going to get a bit stronger and it's staying warm, about 8 degrees tonight. It's been cold before then, maybe high pressure, maybe why they haven't been coming out. So we're here and we're going to give it a go. Now, tactics wise, to me it's been busy. It's busy now. There's lots of lines up the other end and across the side and to the right and everything else. Been lots of bait going in, lots of spot mix, lots of boilies, lots of everything. So the fish have seen quite a bit of bait, but no fish have been coming out. So to me, I don't know who's been in this swim before me, so I want to be a bit careful what I put out. So I'm not going to put any free offerings out, just 3 single high track hook baits. 1 yellow, 1 orange, something a little bit different, and 1 white. Normally I go over pink and a white and that. I thought I'm going to change it up a little bit. Yellow, orange and white. You know, a sort of washed out white, not a fluoro white. A dampened white sort of thing, you know, so we're going to give that a go. I found my spots out there. I know from previous sessions down here last year, I just had a little flick out and the areas are still there, clean. There's quite a lot of weed in here at the moment as well, so they've got plenty of food to eat, hence why I don't think putting loads of bait in is the way to go. Rig wise, rig wise, the old faithful multi-rigs, and the way I'm using the 30-pound Christon Dark Jackal. It's a semi-stiff. I don't want it too stiff. When there's a lot of weed about and there's weed floating around and I'm not too sure of the bottom, you know, there's maybe a bit of chod on there, whatever it is, a couple of sticks around, I don't want too stiff a hook link. So the Jackal is perfect. If it lands on something like a bit of stick or a little bit of weed, it'll coil itself over it and you'll still be angling. Size 4 chod hook, nice and sharp, and also on the bend bit I put a little hook ring swivel as well, and then I pull using the floss, a little 12-13mm Northern Specials +1s. They're the ones you can get for the chod rigs, but they're ultra buoyant, so I'm pulling them into that little micro hook ring swivel. Cut it off about 1 inch and then blob it nicely, and that will keep on. No matter how much you cast out, that will stay on there. Also, I'm fishing the pattern oyster lead setup because I'm fishing the silt, and I've got the bead about 1 inch, 2 inches above. So if that lead, that 3-ounce lead goes into the silt, then it's gonna, the hook link's still gonna lay flat. It's not gonna be sticking up, or it's just gonna land right. And to cap it all off, I put a little bit of foam on the hook because there might be a few strands of weed. There's a bit floating about. The swans are going mad out there. That'll just float down nicely onto the area. So that's the plan, that's the rigs, and that's the tactics of what we're going to do. Rod's all ready to go, as you can see there, all 3. Yellow, white and orange Northern Special +1s, which have been sprayed up as well with the sweetener. I think it's called Aqua Sweet or something like that, wherever it is they do. And yeah, we're ready to go. So I'm going to get sorted, get the rods out for the night, because we've only got a couple of hours before it gets dark, settle in with him, the old pork chop, get the kettle on, chill out, relax, because we've had a hard couple of weeks of work without doing any fishing, and we'll see you in a while. Well, good morning. quiet night for me and the pork chop. Not a lot happening, although I did have a couple of liners on the left hand rod. So things are looking up, and it's looking absolutely spot on today. Look at that there. Nice wind blowing in, pressure's dropping, and I've seen a few. Probably seen half a dozen fish, albeit about 50 to 60 yards behind where I'm fishing. But with this wind and the drop in pressure, it's nice to see them really active. It's good to see them moving about out there for a change. So we've got all to play for. I've got the kettle on. Kettle's almost boiling, so it's that time. It's the housewife's favourite. Could be only one thing: biscuit of the week. Look at that. This week's biscuit of the week is a rather special biscuit. It's the old custard creams. Look at those. Now, I may have done this one before, many vlogs ago, but custard creams were built, this country was built on custard creams. Now, this is a proper carp angler's biscuit and one of my favourites. Now, check out these, right? Check out that. Look at that. Hardened. That crunch factor, dip factor in the old tea is unbelievable. You've got that custardy, sweet, soft, beautiful winner. Here we go. The TV likes them. What do you reckon? You know? Yeah, I think we can safely say the old custard creams, the pork chop, he loves them. These are, without doubt, one of the best biscuit of the week and what this country was built on. Check them out. Have a little dunk with a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Custard creams. You're not going to get a better biscuit of the week. Right, would you believe it? I've got one. I've seen all them fish crashing out there 50, 60 yards behind me baits. I thought it was, you know, my chance had gone. They stopped crashing for about an hour and my mirror rods just tore off. If the orange bait, something a little bit different to the norm. So I'm going to show it to you. Lovely common, first fish 2019. I'm made up with it. Check this out. Pristine winter common in all her colours. Look at this baby. Look at that. Oh, dark as you like. Beautiful common from Sandhurst Lake. £32.13. What could be a better present to start 2019 off? And yeah, long may it continue. Here we go. Right, I'm going to get her back to fight another day and make someone else's day as well. See you soon. Well, how about that then? Managed to catch one. I really did think that my time had gone. I really did, because the fish had stopped showing and they'd moved a little bit further out to about 70 yards past where my spots were. Then it all went quiet for a little while, for about an hour, and just so I was sitting there a bit demoralised because I thought I should have had a bite. Bang, the middle rod's away. On an orange one as well. Just trying something a little bit different, you know, sometimes it works. I'm a great believer in the pinks and the whites, but I've got an orange and yellow and a white one on, and it was the orange one that went. Whether it's coincidence or not, and that just happened to be the one, and it's nothing special. We'll have to wait and see. We've still got tonight to go yet. Look at it out there, it's pouring down. Absolutely pouring down out there. Hence why I'm underneath the brolly talking to you guys, because it is pouring. And I don't want to get the camera wet and dirty and horrible. He's in, I don't think you can see him, can you? Look. You can see a butt. That's all you can see is his butt. That's all you can see in there. The old pork chop. It didn't even come out because it was raining. But yeah, nice start to the session. Still got another night to go and the morning before we got to pack up. And the first fish 2019. Great. I'm going to get a kettle on, settle in. It's about 2 or 3 hours before dark. I've recast that rod out. That's gone back out on the spot. And yeah, we'll rock him. We're good. See you soon, guys. Right, welcome back. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because it's absolutely about heavens open and it's spitting. Oh look, he's out. There he is, look, little face at the door. Right, look at that out there. Wind's calming down, it's going to be a bit colder tonight, about 3 degrees. It's about 6 degrees last night. I've still seen them. I'm still seeing the odd one bobbing around out there in the middle, and I've seen a couple closer right over my hook baits. So we've still got a chance. There's a very good chance, I reckon, of another bite tonight or first thing in the morning before we have to wrap up and walk home. At least there won't be no walk of shame with a barra and the carp dog this time. We've been fortunate enough to have one. But look at that there, look. Looks absolutely spot on, doesn't it? Still a bit of weed over the rods. So that wind is blowing all that weed in where the swans are eating it all out there. It's blowing in on top of my rods. But it didn't seem to... oh my God, look. Oh, he's gone back in. He's gone back in. Sleep o'clock for him as usual. Right, I'm going to adios amigos, because it's, as you see, look, sit on the lens, it's starting to rain. Right, I'm going to get in about half an hour before dark, let's hope. See you in the middle of the night or in the morning with another fish. See you soon, guys. Well, good morning. It's absolutely freezing this morning. Nothing last night, very quiet, but I've seen one out there, and we even had snow a minute ago. Yes, it was snowing here, it's that cold. Here he is, look. He's all snug in my old hot water bottle last night. But that's it, we're all ready to pack up. We've got about half an hour. You never know, we may have another chance, but I doubt it. So we're going to pack up, get to work. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you for the next vlog.